Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Toyota RAV4 Prime Plug-in SE in the color white. Let's take a look. Starting up front, underneath the hood is where you'll find the gas components of your hybrid energy system. It is a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, automatic transmission, gets up to 302 net combined total horsepower and 199 pound-foot of torque. You've got towing capacity up to 2,500 pounds. Up front, you've got your LED headlights and customary daytime running lights, as well as that blue Toyota hybrid logo. Onto the sides here, we've got 18-inch steel wheels. On either side on the front end, you'll find your plug-in hybrid badge. Now, side mirrors include integrated turn signals and blind spot monitoring. And on both your front handles, you'll find these two double lines. We'll talk about them more on your driver's side. Heading back, all your rear windows come with factory tinting. Down below on your rear doors, you have your all-wheel drive badge. Up top, you have black roof rails, and we have a black roof rack installed on top of those. Now, on the passenger side on the rear corner here, you may have noticed what appears to be potentially a gas port access. This is actually where you have access to your electric charging port. So this guy opens up. Inside is where you have access to this. You're able to plug in. There's locking systems as well to keep things secure if you charge in public. And there is lots of information more so about this on our channel if you're interested on learning some more details, such as the fact that the plug-in Prime hybrids have up to 68 kilometers of travel in EV mode alone, meaning fully electric, you can go up to almost 70 kilometers without using a single drop of gas. Now, across the back of the unit here, right-hand side, you have your SE trim level badge. Left-hand side, you have your RAV4 Prime badge. Underneath the rear logo is the backup camera. To open up your cargo space, reach underneath the logo and press the button. Lift it up the rest of the way. Inside, you'll find your second row seating here. You can see there's a 60-40 split on the left, which allows the two sides to function independently. If you want to lay the seats down flat, you can do so by releasing the handles in the top outside corners of the coordinating seat. Across the back here, we have your interior cargo cover. This extends up, locks into place on these little hooks on either side, and helps to keep private any goods you keep stored down below. In terms of goods that are currently down below, you have two things. One is the RAV4 carpeted mats. They're still in their original factory packaging in terrific condition. We also have the electric charger itself, so you can see that these coordinate with the charging ports. And once again, we have more information on the details for the Primes, both for the Prius and for the RAV4, on our channel if you're interested in learning more details. Across the dedicated floor space here and the back of the second row seats, we have the rubber cargo mat liner. Now, it is labeled for the RAV4 Prime specifically, so as you can see, it's made to fit this space perfectly. This has two jobs. First off, it provides this extra barrier, nice, thick, durable plastic with these texturing on it, which helps to protect your vehicle from damage from your cargo, which in turn protects the cargo from the vehicle. And secondly, it helps you to keep your space clean. You're able to easily remove this out of the space to rinse or brush any dirt or debris off of it so that things don't cling to that carpeted interior. On the right-hand side, you'll find this little storage cubby. You've got a 12-volt adapter and your interior light. And in each one of the four corners, you'll find these silver tie-down hooks, which you can use to further secure your cargo load. If you're looking for your spare kit, look down at the ground. Underneath of the mat, you'll find this little strap. Lift this guy up if you are strong. There we go. And then everything you need is stored right underneath. To close up your space back here, you can just reach up to one of the two handles up top and pull it back down into its starting position. Next, let's go take a look at the inside. Inside here, your interior upholstery is the black cloth. You have black and some red stitching on here as well as the texturing on the seats themselves. In between the two sides, there is a folding down armrest / cup holder. This can easily be flipped up if you need to increase seating capacity. On the back of your front passenger seat, you've got pouch storage. Back of the console is where you have your air vents and chargers down below. And currently we have the RAV4 rubber all-season mats installed inside the unit. In the door, you have your storage space, power window, and on each side we also have heated seat controls. Now, back to these two double lines. These guys indicate keyless entry, so if you have the key fob on your person, you can tap your hand on here or in the handle to lock or unlock the unit. Inside the door, you've got power windows for both front and back. You've got your power window lock, power lock system, and then you have your side mirror controls. Up front, you have electronically adjustable seats, back, front, up, down, and lumbar support. Hood and gas release are on the bottom left-hand corner of your dash. On top of that, controls for dash brightness, automatic headlamps. This is the defrost for your rear windshield wiper blade, super useful in the cold Canadian winters. And then you have your heated steering wheel as well, plus a little storage cubby right up top. And we continue with more of this red stitching across your dash space. Steering wheel itself is black leather with red stitching. Left side, controls for the dash display. Then you have your hands-free communication and volume control. Right-hand side, radio controls on the bottom, adaptive cruise control up top. This includes a sonar and lane departure. In the middle is your infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience. Right now, you're looking at your customizable home screen. Everything that you see on here can be accessed through all of the different side panel buttons. So underneath of the home, you have your menu. This is where you have adjustments and personalizations. You have audio, phone, app, projection, setup, info, and display. For info, this is things specifically more about the vehicle. So you can look at your trip information, you can look at your history, and then you can even go to the energy display. So this exists in quite a few different Toyota hybrid vehicles, especially the more modern ones. And it shows you in real time as different elements of the hybrid battery system communicate with each other. Of course, the vehicle is parked and not in motion right now, so it simply runs the circuit to keep things charged up. But, of course, when you're actually out on the road and either using EV mode or even better through traffic and stopping and starting and you're using that regenerative braking hybrid technology, it will show you everything that lights up. It will also show you when you plug in the hybrid to charge. So this is a really cool little infographic to keep your eyes on. Underneath this is your audio listening. So you've got access to your AM and FM radio, full Bluetooth connectivity, and there's optional USB adapters throughout. All the way at the bottom is your optional navigation. You can choose to connect this through Toyota Connected Services. On the right-hand side, on the bottom, you've got your apps. So this are things you can use to additionally customize your experience. Then you have your phone connectivity. So this is for connecting your personal device via Bluetooth. You can use this for hands-free communication, audio listening, and a few other things too. Tune scroll is on the bottom right-hand corner, volume on the bottom left, four ways in the middle. Underneath, you have your push-start ignition next to the steering column, and then climate control center in the middle. Dual climate control allows you to either have your temperatures synced up, or if you turn off the sync, they will then function separately. There's the Eco Heat Cool setting available for you if you would like to have that on in the vehicle. Next to that is defrost for front and rear windshield. Under that, we have high-low settings for your two front heated seats for both driver and front passenger. Traction control is on the left-hand corner. Then, storage space down below, you've got your 12-volt adapter and USB at the back. Gear shift, more of that red stitching there, parking brake and parking hold. All of your driving modes, everything to do with your different EV modes, Eco, Sport, Normal, and Trail. Behind there is your cup holders. Then you have the console itself. This guy opens up. You can see additional chargers on the inside front part. To the right, on the passenger side, you have this storage cubby, goes a whole way across. Down below, of course, is your glove box. And up overhead, you've got your sunglasses compartment and overhead lighting controls. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour of this Toyota RAV4 Prime Plug-in SE in the color white. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta, Canada. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.